It's one of the most talked about UFO events in the Phoenix area. 28 years ago, the night of March 16th, these lights hovered over Phoenix for some time. So what were they?
Thousands across Arizona will never forget that night back in 1997. Many say they saw a boomerang-shaped object flying silently through the night sky after 8 p.m.
And I just looked up and something kind of caught my eye, because it seemed just to kind of be floating and just, just a constant speed, but, nothing that I could associate with.
I'm looking off towards the north, and kind of coming in directly at me are these three enormous lights, and they're moving incredibly slow.
We all looked up at the same time and saw this amazing, huge, dark, silent object that appeared to just be right over our heads.
It was awesome. I mean, we were telling ourselves not to blink.
It was very close to the ground. It was just like floating over the housetops.
Flying too slow to stay in the air if it was an aircraft.
Many of the witnesses to the March 13th event described a V formation of 5 lights with 2 lights trailing.
We could not see the whole object from front to back, from side to side. It was so big.
I would gauge this object to be several football fields. I mean, like a mile, maybe more than a mile, maybe even 2 miles. It was huge.
All we could really see was the left wing of the craft as it passed in front of us. And I said to my wife at the time, I said, that's a mile long.
So I'm pretty sure it was a single aircraft, wider than any other aircraft flying today.
Everybody that called me said the same thing. It was huge, it was slow, it was low, it was totally silent.
Everyone described it the same way. It was 5 lights or 7 lights, V or wedge shaped. It was low. They said very low. It was huge. People said it was mile wide. Some people saw the lights attached to the V-shaped craft.
10,000 people approximately witnessed this, one of the largest experiences of this sort ever recorded.
The Phoenix Lights phenomenon didn't seem to be falsifiable in any way. It was being validated by most everybody that saw it.
No noise whatsoever, and very huge. I got to see the total side view of it, where I got to say that this thing's close to a mile long.
They appeared to be at least a mile wide, probably more.
The evening of March 13th, 1997, people across Arizona and in some other states report seeing a silent, miles-long V-shaped group of lights gliding quietly overhead.
People up in northern Arizona saw lights that were distinctly red.
Major sighting here.
Valley resident Dr. Lynne Kitei saw the lights that evening and has been exploring the phenomenon for decades.
First off, my husband, who was also a physician, and myself had no interest or knowledge of the topic before our first sighting, which was very close to our home, literally and figuratively, right outside our bedroom window. Okay, this is the footage that I took at 10 o'clock on March 13th. They slowly disappeared, and again, the video doesn't do it justice. In real life, they're huge. It was extraordinary.
Oliver and I were flying in. I was flying him to go see his girlfriend. I saw 6 lights over the airport in absolute uniform in a V shape. Now that was the most viewed UFO event. Over 20,000 people saw that.
was a legitimate occurrence of unknown origin craft of some sort, and who knows where it came from. Inexplicable, and probably one of the major sightings in modern history in the country, because a lot of people saw it in Maricopa County, and I saw it too.
The most documented, the most witnessed, and the most important mass sighting in modern history.